Ever feel like just keeping up with tech trends is a job in itself?
It can feel that way, definitely.
Well, get ready, because today we're diving headfirst into one that's changing everything, AI in cloud computing.
And it's a deep one, so get ready to unlock some serious tech knowledge.
But don't worry, we'll cut through the jargon and give you the need to know so you can impress your friends at your next virtual coffee break.
Think of it like the cloud is like this giant hard drive in the sky, right? Storing mountains of data.
Okay, I'm picturing it.
Now imagine AI as the super smart software that can sift through all that data and learn from it.
So like a digital brain plugged right in.
Exactly. It can analyze your browsing history, what you buy, even what you just click on, and use all that to personalize your experience.
So that's how online stores seem to know exactly what I want before I even search for it.
That's AI at work behind the scenes, making online shopping well more you.
So no more scrolling through pages of stuff I don't need.
Exactly. It's about making technology work smarter, not harder, giving you what you want when you want it.
This is blowing my mind. But it can't all be about personalized ads, right? There's got to be more to it.
Oh, absolutely. We're talking about things that impact everyone. Think cities where traffic flows smoothly, even during rush hour, because AI is directing it.
No way.
Yep. Or hospitals where AI is helping doctors diagnose diseases earlier and more accurately.
Hold on, AI is playing doctor now.
In a way, it's a tool, a very powerful tool that we control. We design its algorithms, feed it data, and set the boundaries.
So like a super smart intern needs clear instructions.
That's a great way to put it. But just like with any powerful technology, there are definitely challenges and ethical things to consider. But let's stick with the positive for now.
Okay, back to basics for a sec. We've talked about what AI and cloud computing can do, but not really what they are. So what exactly is cloud computing?
You know, I used that hard drive in the sky analogy earlier.
Yeah, painted a pretty good picture in my mind.
It's basically a network of powerful computers that you access through the internet. Instead of buying and maintaining your own servers, which can be ridiculously expensive.
You're basically renting computing power like running an apartment instead of buying a house.
Perfect analogy. You get the benefits without the hassle and expense of owning it.
And I'm guessing AI needs a pretty sweet penthouse suite with all the data crunching it does.
AI algorithms, especially the complex ones, need a ton of data and processing power to work. And that's where the cloud comes in, providing all the resources to handle those demands.
So AI is the chef and the cloud is the kitchen. The chef needs a well-equipped kitchen to work their magic.
Now you're getting it. And just like a well-run kitchen, the cloud needs to be efficient, reliable, and secure to support all those AI chefs.
Okay, so we've got our cloud kitchen all set. Now let's talk about the AI chef. What exactly is AI and how does it actually work?
AI is all about creating machines that can think like humans, learning, problem-solving, decision-making, that sort of thing.
Okay, break it down for me. How do we teach machines to think?
Imagine teaching a computer to recognize a cat in a picture. Instead of programming it with a million rules about pointy ears and whiskers, you show it tons and tons of cat pictures.
Like a digital flashcard game for AI.
Exactly. The AI algorithm analyzes those images, picks up on the patterns, and learns what makes a cat a cat.
So the more data we feed these AI algorithms, the smarter they become.
Data is AI's fuel, and the cloud with its massive storage is the ultimate pantry.
You're saying we're giving these AI chefs an endless buffet of ingredients to experiment with.
And who knows what amazing dishes they'll come up with. The possibilities are really limitless. We're just scratching the surface of what AI in cloud computing can do.
Okay, so we've got this amazing cloud kitchen, all stocked up, AI chefs are ready to go. But how does this actually change things for you and me? What is this AI-powered cloud kitchen actually cooking up?
Well, one area where it's already making a huge difference is automation.
Automation. You mean like robots taking over the world?
Not quite. Think of it more like this AI can take over those repetitive tasks that nobody really enjoys doing, like managing servers, optimizing network traffic, even spotting security threats.
So it's like AI is the sous chef taking care of the chopping and prepping while the head chef focuses on the main course.
Exactly. And it frees up human IT professionals to do what they do best. Think creatively, solve problems, come up with new ideas.
Got it. So it's not about replacing jobs, it's about making everyone more efficient.
Exactly. Businesses can do more with less, respond to changes faster, and ultimately provide better service to their customers.
More efficiency, better service. Now that's something I can get behind. What else is cooking in this AI-powered kitchen?
Another game changer is something called predictive maintenance. Remember how we talked about AI analyzing data to find patterns?
Yeah, it's like AI has a sixth sense for data.
Right. Well, imagine applying that to physical equipment like servers in a data center. AI can monitor things like temperature, fan speed, power consumption, looking for tiny signs that something might be about to go wrong.
So it's like a crystal ball for tech predicting problems before they even happen.
You got it. It's like getting a checkup before you get sick. Instead of waiting for a server to crash and take down a website, AI can give a heads up so the problem can be fixed before it even happens.
Okay, that's pretty amazing. But with all this data flying around, what about security? Are we putting too much trust in these AI systems? Couldn't someone hack in and cause chaos?
That's a really important question, and security is something that everyone working in this field is thinking about constantly. The good news is that AI can actually make things more secure.
Wait, really? How does that work?
Well, AI algorithms can be trained to spot unusual activity in network traffic. They can identify suspicious behavior, even predict what hackers might try next. It's like having an army of digital security guards constantly patrolling your systems.
So AI is both a potential risk and a powerful tool for security.
Exactly. It's a constant arms race, but the good guys are using AI to stay one step ahead.
So what are some of the weapons in this digital arms race? How do we make sure the bad guys don't win?
Well, one big one is encryption. We're talking about incredibly complex mathematical algorithms that scramble data and make it virtually impossible to read without the right key.
It's like putting the data in a safe that's guarded by a math puzzle only the good guys can solve.
That's a great way to put it. And to make sure only authorized users have the key, we have things like multi-factor authentication and biometrics.
Okay, hold on. Those sound pretty intense. What exactly are they?
So instead of just using a password which can be stolen or guessed, these methods require you to prove your identity in multiple ways. Like, let's say you want to log into your bank account. You might need to enter a password, then also enter a code that's sent to your phone, and then maybe even scan your fingerprint.
Wow. Talk about Fort Knox for data. But isn't that going to be super complicated for people? I can barely remember all my passwords as it is.
Well, that's the challenge, finding that sweet spot between security and ease of use. But guess what? AI can help with that too.
Of course it can. Is there anything AI can't do?
AI-powered identity verification systems can actually streamline the whole process. Imagine a system that recognizes your face or your voice and instantly grants you access to your accounts without any passwords or security questions at all.
That sounds incredibly futuristic, but also kind of cool. Like something out of a spy movie.
It's closer than you think. And it shows how AI isn't just about making cloud computing more powerful, it's also about making it more user-friendly for everyone.
Okay, so we've covered personalized experiences, self-healing servers, AI security guards. It's clear that AI is already transforming cloud computing. But where do we go from here? What's next for AI in the cloud?
Well, one area that's really exploding is specialized hardware designed specifically for AI. We're talking about chips and processors that are built for the kind of complex calculations that AI algorithms thrive on.
So instead of a regular oven, we're talking about a high-powered industrial oven that can handle the really complex AI recipes.
That's a great way to put it. And these specialized chips, they can significantly speed up AI processing, which means we can build even more powerful and sophisticated AI models.
So faster and more powerful AI. But what does that actually look like in the real world? What will these supercharged AI systems be able to do?
One really exciting area is natural language processing, or NLP. This is all about teaching computers to understand and generate human language like we're doing right now.
So we're talking AI that can write poetry, compose music, have a conversation that's indistinguishable from one with a human.
We're not quite there yet, but we're getting closer all the time. With these advancements in AI hardware and cloud computing, we're seeing AI models that can write really compelling text, translate languages with incredible accuracy, even compose music.
Okay, so maybe not a full-fledged novel just yet, but AI could be a writer's best friend or a composer's secret weapon. That's still pretty amazing.
Exactly. And it's not about replacing human creativity, but enhancing it, giving artists, writers, musicians new tools to explore and create.
It's like AI is becoming the ultimate collaborator.
Yeah.
What other fields are being impacted by this fusion of AI and cloud computing?
Healthcare is another area where we're seeing huge potential. Think about it. There's a massive amount of data generated in healthcare medical imaging, genomic sequencing, patient records. AI can analyze all of that data and help us diagnose, treat, and even prevent diseases in ways we never thought possible.
We've already talked about AI helping with diagnoses, but what about treatment and prevention? What is that?
Imagine an AI system that takes all of your medical information, your history, your genetics, your lifestyle, and creates a personalized treatment plan that's tailored specifically to you. Or AI that can detect the earliest signs of a disease like cancer or Alzheimer's, so we can intervene sooner and hopefully have better outcomes.
It's like having a team of AI doctors working round the clock to keep us healthy. But what about accessibility? We don't want AI-powered healthcare to only be available to the wealthy.
That's a really important point, and one of the best things about cloud computing is that it can democratize access to technology. We're seeing this happen in healthcare, where cloud-based AI platforms are giving doctors and patients all over the world access to the most advanced tools and treatments.
So AI in the cloud could lead to a future where healthcare is not only better, but also more equitable. That's a powerful combination. As we wrap up our our deep dive, what's the one big takeaway you want our listeners to walk away with about the future of AI and cloud computing?
The biggest takeaway is that we're just at the beginning of a technological revolution that's going to change everything. AI and cloud computing together. They have the power to solve some of the world's biggest challenges, but they also come with risks and ethical questions that we need to address head on.
It's a future full of incredible possibilities, but also big responsibilities. So what can our listeners do to stay informed and engaged in this rapidly changing landscape?
Stay curious, ask questions, and don't be afraid to dive in and learn more. The future of AI isn't being decided by a select few. It's a conversation that we all need to be a part of.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That's all the time we have for today's deep dive on AI and cloud computing. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, keep exploring the world of tech.